Let me just be clear. A distinction is a logical difference that is pragmatically useful for conceptual purposes. A dichotomy says, no, this is an ontological, real difference in reality itself. I'm not saying we shouldn't use distinctions. That would be stupid, and I hope I'm not stupid. But what I'm saying you shouldn't do is slide from the usefulness of a distinction into an ontological conclusion about a dichotomy. So the dichotomy was between strong emergence, in which the lower level somehow emerges, but there's no explanatory link, and therefore we have some kind of dualism, either substance or property dualism, and I won't get into that, okay? And then most people would acknowledge, who reject dualism, would acknowledge that there's emergence, like how water emerges out of hydrogen and oxygen, but it's weak emergence because we can totally reduce the explanation at the level of water to the explanation at the level of hydrogen and oxygen. It's weak because it's epistemically useful to talk about the wetness of water, but all we're doing is some sort of data compression. We're not picking up anything in reality. Causal emergence is neither strong emergence nor weak emergence. There is an explanatory relation between the levels, but it is non-reductive. You cannot posit any way of carving up a higher level that is inconsistent with how you mathematically carve up the lower level. They're consistent in that fashion, but it is non-reduction. Why? Because the consistency doesn't mean there isn't unique causal power and informational realness at the upper level. Okay, it splits the difference really powerfully. This is why we call it extended emergence, trying to indicate how strongly, bad pun, it is between strong and weak emergence.